Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run behind center with Connor. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd and 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. That is caught, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They run with Connor. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because
they'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the counter, it's Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Connor up the middle, and he is is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And it's caught. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. This guy's getting a victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Connor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll look to run with Connor. And this time he is in. James Conner, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with... They start with a give to Connor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second and 4. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter. The drive will start with an option going left. And down he goes.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
On the check.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Come on. Hey.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Connor. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Connor on the read option. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Michael Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a miss.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
7-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he fends him off. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Check. Hurt.
of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
They'll run for it with Connor, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down, and the Giants are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury. They'll start out here with the option left. Stays on his feet. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On the run is Connor. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you know, make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Ready.
Here's Connor. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 93 yards rushing now for Connor and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down. On the handoff, Connor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
He'll keep it himself. Wiggles free. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he'll decide to keep this once more. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game.
Ready. Ready.
The drive will start with Connor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Again, a run with Connor. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Ready.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Does the big boy have the juice. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
So it's a win here for the Cardinals. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for the Cards, it's a win here in their